Hey guys, Sausage here. Released on March 31st, 2025, My Liege is a game where you play as a lord of the smallest noble house in the kingdom, and you must lead your people and family through turmoil. In this choose-your-own-adventure RPG, can you grow your influence while keeping neighbors from taking over thy lands? Pick everything from house name, sigil, and commands for your house. I went into this game not really sure what to expect, and honestly, I was just slightly pleasantly surprised. My Liege is a medieval choices matter narrative RPG with light resource management, such as gold, food, honor, military, and morale. The core loop of the game is that you have to make choices while also managing your kingdom's resources, and it's interesting how this all plays out. Some of the choices you make might increase your gold, but it's also going to lower your morale, so you have to juggle these resources with your choices. So not only is it a choose-your-own-adventure format, but it has occasional consequences if you're not careful. With that said, some decisions felt impactful, especially in the second and third acts, while others maybe not so much. The resource management mechanic adds some depth, but it never really gets complex necessarily. It's just something that you kind of have to juggle without really being too worried about it. Moving on to the graphics and art, the character models look like little Playmobil toys, and at first I wasn't sure how I felt about it. I thought, maybe it was a little bit lazy, but then as I played, it kind of grew on me, and I began to like it. It was kind of funny in like a little cute way. The UI is pretty simple, it's clean enough. I have no real issues with the UI, everything's pretty straightforward, so no complaints there. And the backgrounds and the menus and all that are pretty functional, so again, no complaints. Overall, the aesthetic is not too bad. Moving on to the soundtrack, it definitely fits the medieval vibe. Some tracks genuinely stood out and added to the tone, while others kind of faded into the background. They were forgettable, but they weren't bad. I want to be clear on that. Those bad tracks didn't really affect the experience one way or another, but they were just kind of forgettable. Lastly, let's talk about the price tag. My Liege is listed on Steam at $15 US, and I got just under 3 hours of gameplay out of it while achieving 17 of the 38 achievements in a single playthrough. Now, there might be some replayability to this game because of the choices matter mechanic, but I'm not sure. Now, you could say, well, Sausage, why don't you just replay it? Well, I enjoyed it, but I don't know if I want to replay it right now, especially if I don't know if there's that much variety in a second playthrough. Will different people die? Will different kingdoms come to power? How much difference is there in a second playthrough? I don't know. With all of that said, My Liege earns a sausage rating of 7.2 sausages out of 10. The choices and the corresponding consequences I encountered in this game were genuinely interesting, but I don't really feel any strong reason to replay the game because it was about 3 hours long and I don't know if there's that much variety. The game had fantastic writing, and the idea of managing a kingdom with a choose-your-own-adventure mechanic and resource management was pretty fun. I enjoyed the Playmobil look of the characters, though I would understand if other people didn't. It's a personal preference. The soundtrack definitely had some good songs, while others were pretty forgettable. The price also seems just a little bit high. If you replayed the game, you might get 5 or 6 hours in total out of it, so maybe wait until the game is on sale for, maybe $10. My Liege isn't a bad game, but it didn't necessarily leave a mark on me either. It's pretty average, it's not good, it's not bad, it's pretty middle of the road. If you like medieval games, if you like choose your own adventure games, if you like games with a slight resource mechanic, you might really enjoy this game. But if you don't like those elements, you might not. You know what you like. If you see this and you're wondering, I think I might like that, then you probably will. But if you're looking at it and you're thinking, I don't know, Sausage, well, that's your answer. So maybe just wait until it's on a slight discount. That's all I've got to say. And that's my review of My Liege. If you got this far, consider liking, subscribing, and leaving a little comment below, but if not, just know that I appreciate your viewership nonetheless. I also stream on Twitch occasionally, I have a Discord for both content creators and casual viewers alike, and I'm a Steam curator, so consider following me on all of those platforms as well. I'll leave a link to everything in the description below. Anyway, I think I'm going to cut my review here. Mahoney out.